Hello and welcome back everybody, this is the Benjinator and you're watching Let's Play Soul Blazer. Last time we were exploring a painting, oddly enough. We released a couple of more creatures and we're just gonna interact with them a little bit. So, oh boy, there's a goat. This is the lonely goat that was kind of hanging out by himself. So he's, I guess he's gonna give us like a little tour. I remember this is not totally necessary, but it's kind of nice to get, like, a background about how this world, the events of this world, which I think is pretty cool. Yep, there's the painting. World of Evil, well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's evil, aside from the monsters in there. He's like, this house, this pen does not meet my standards as a civilized goat. So, oh, something in the corner. I forgot about this, actually. Let me see. Oh, medical herb, yeah, that's fun. I thought it was, there's a bunch of emblems that we're going to be getting to later on in the game that are hidden things. So here's a talking rose. Let's see what happens when we actually get this thing. So yeah, you can actually go into the mind of a of a tulip. They apparently can dream. They have the ability to. Oh, there we go. Hey, it's a fairy. That's awesome. Yes, I know about the special sword. I got that. Okay, yeah. So, that's something to keep in mind. Is that later on when you get the, quote, special sword, this is a place worth going to. So, right now we're back in... Oh, this guy. This guy, okay. I don't think we've talked to him yet. If we can get up there. We haven't talked to either one of these guys, the tulips. Yeah, I know. Looks into dreams. It's like I said in a previous video, the hints in this game are very explicit sometimes. Ah, crab walking. Yep, I already know how to crab walk, dude. Watch this. I'm going to crab walk down here. Nothing you can do about it. Okay, so there is one more thing that we do have to check out, I believe. So remember that sleeping rose that we just went into? Well, there's actually something having to do with this hut down here that's worth looking into. Talk to this little kid. Secret hut. Oh, yeah, it's hidden treasure. So what you actually have to do is you have to press on this rose guy right here. And there, you get a pass. So I'm not sure if we've actually released the area where you can get the pass yet. I believe it's going to be somewhere over here? Yeah, it's up here a little bit. So, yeah, we haven't gotten the... There's one more ivy spot that will let you go to... Yeah, we're not quite there yet. So let's complete the dungeon, shall we? We've released a few more things. And now we're going to go back to the World of Evil, as it's called. So just as we were in the last dungeon. Can't defeat those things. So just a fair warning, folks. This first boss that we're about to encounter... Check this out, check this out. Boom! Yeah, love it. That boss, I may not defeat. There's a little bit of a trick. Okay, so... Oh, there we are. So that's the dude. That little kid is guarding a cave, and you have to show him the pass. So... Anyway, let's equip the medical herb. Herb. As Eddie Izzard says, in the UK they call it a herb because it has a fucking H in it. But in the United States we call it an herb for some reason. So, again, that other monster layer right there, as I've mentioned in previous videos, is where the squids are going to be. So when we finally get the sword that cuts through metal, which is not going to be for a good long time, we're going to have a field day with these monster layers. Because there's at least 3 of them, I think. And, of course, there's the fairy. So, alright, wish me luck, guys. So, this is our first boss. the monster in the paintings, what you actually want to do is you want to thrust. If you swing at this guy, he turns to stone and you won't be able to hurt him, and he'll just kind of keep slashing at you. So what I typically do is I do something like, not like that, but you want to have him walk over here, right? You want to lure him, and then you just do this. Yeah, that's kind of how you want to go about defeating this guy. And it's a little tricky, like it's sort of counterintuitive, right? But that's how you want to do it. It takes a little bit of finesse, but it pays off in the end. And of course we have the medical herb, so in case unless you lose your energy. But swinging does do more damage in every respect, but it's really better just to thrust, I think, because you can do more damage. You can do more DPS, I think, if you do it this way. I don't know. It's been so long since I've tried swinging that this is just kind of what I do. And believe it or not, this is one of the harder bosses, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, this guy doesn't really seem that hard at all. But I remember when I was, 8 playing this game, and I was so used to games where really just defeating a boss was a matter of pressing a few buttons, especially in a lot of platformers, that I never really, that this guy at the time seemed hard. But right now, it's, somehow it's all come back to me. All right, so get this guy over here. Yeah, you have to kind of lure him to one direction or the other. Like, the further out that you get him, the longer it's going to take for him to reposition himself in the middle. So, oh, there we go. We actually might have to use that medical herb, but thankfully we got it equipped. So, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. I saved my medical herb, too. Nice. And now we're going to hear the happy version of this music. So whenever you defeat a boss... Yeah, we released the village chief. All right, the most important guy. So whenever you defeat a boss, it starts playing this music, first of all, but every boss has a monster lair, and they're usually the ones that are keeping in captivity the most important creature or being or entity or person in that particular world. So obviously in this case, it's going to be the village elder. He's the most important man in the village, apparently. So isn't that great? Alright, cool. So, taking care of that, we can march our way out. Bye, squiddies. So this dungeon is now fairly quiet because we've taken care of most of the monster lairs. But the squiddies will be back for you. We will return. We'll have our vengeance. So, let's go to down here. And let's actually take care of the... Let's actually talk to the kid first, because this is going to be the start of an interesting side quest. One that I've never officially completed, but I will in this playthrough. So, hello, thank you. So you go up here. There's not really that much in this particular dungeon, and then you're out here and you're just like, what's going on? But strange bottle. Okay, so the strange bottle is. Yeah, so this is basically if you had a game over, you get to keep your gems. So we're going to try not to get game overs, but what we're really concerned with is actually, I think there's an item right here. Oh! Oh, maybe not, okay. So I was thinking about something later. Yeah, you get to come back here when you're able to use that metallic piercing sword, and then you're able to fulfill a side quest. So, never mind, folks, never mind. We'll get to that at a different point. Anyway, let's talk to the elder. I'm pretty sure our adopted mom is going to be very, very happy now. Hello. Surrounded by darkness. Oh, Leo. Oh, he knows Leo. That's great. Browns. Did you just take a shit and are giving it to me as a present? So he, So this is an important item, as you can tell by the fact that it's getting darker. Oh man, God is speaking to us. What's he gonna say? So, for those of you guys that have played any Zelda game, you're gonna be familiar with the finding the 8 or 6 or 7 plot devices. And the stones are the plot device in this game. Yes, there are 6 worlds with 6 stones. So that's going to be That's going to be kind of where we're going with that particular game logic. It's still not bad. I mean, it still presents a pretty compelling picture, but... Yay! Yeah, 1 of 6 stones. Once they're gathered, then we get to fight Satan or what have you. So it's not, Greenwood, yeah. Greenwood's a really cool place. So the plot is not super duper duper complex like in the other game I'm playing, Xenogears, my favorite JRPG of all time. That is a super complex plot. This one is a little bit more straightforward. So now you get to kind of like a panoramic of what the world looks like, and it essentially just looks like a mountain with a bunch of different shit on it, even down here. So now we get to go to the land of Greenwood. So Greenwood is full of happy animals. Obviously they're not here right now because they're all being captured, but that's kind of the idea, is that this is the world that has animals in it. And we're going to be releasing them, and they're all going to be able to talk to you, as well as some less sentient objects will be able to do the same thing. So, right now there's nobody here, obviously. So let's press on. So we're going to be going right immediately into the dungeon. And this is going to be the land of the 3 shrines. And we have mud monsters coming at us already. Isn't that great? But look at that, 11 EXP. So we're actually getting significantly more than we did last time. Hooray! Again, these guys are not that hard. But the enemies do get trickier as we go on. Just so you know. It's not going to be clear sailing the entire time. We've released a bird. And along with that bird, it's not telling you this, but that tree, when it has ivy on it, starts talking to you as well. So, isn't that great? You get 2 for 1. You get a talking bird and a talking tree. Nothing better than that. Oh god, and we got some, like, camouflaged Kalahari beasts over there. Alright, so let's go up and defeat those savage mud monsters. And the lizards that jump out of the water, by the way, they have no lair. So, wait a minute. Alright, actually, let's, because we're almost out of time, let us... Oh, stupid lizard. Let's go back and actually talk to that bird in that tree. See what they have to say. I mean, I know we haven't released much, but it'd be curious to see what they have. Yeah, talking in smaller text. Developed by a dog named Turbo. Yeah, Turbo the talking dog is a badass. Pretty much founded this town. He's a pioneer of this village. He's like the John Smith of Greenwood. So, yeah, you have talking stumps, you have talking birds, it's good stuff. Alright, cool, so now we're in Greenwood. We're conquering mud monsters already. We're going to be collecting some stones. What's going to happen next? Find out in the next episode of Let's Play Soul Blazer. This is the Benjinator, and thank you for watching.